Yesterday, 14-year-old phenom Jennifer Capriati met Austrian veteran Judith Wiesner on the center court of Roland Garros. Wiesner seeded 12. Capriati, in the far court, making her first Grand Slam appearance, was playing for the very first time on center court. She quickly established the fact she belongs, winning again in straight sets. Now the question, can she win it all?
It's definitely taking shape. I mean, I think I have a chance to win, but it's going to be a tough draw. I mean, tough players. I've got ahead Mary Jo if she wins, or even Fernandez and Celis. I mean, they're two great players. And I think I can win it if I play good, but it's one match at a time.
And Jennifer Capriati, with her win yesterday, now 17th in the world, but #1 in the eyes of many experts and fans. With her father, Stefano, can her dreams of a Grand Slam so soon continue?
Jennifer Capriati will lead off. The Floridian against the Argentine. Chris Evert and I, Bud Collins. Court 1. It's chilly, overcast, has been raining. And here's the generator.
Jennifer coming to the net on the first point. Wow, she's pretty ambitious.
Mercedes Paz has lost 20 pounds. She's 145 now. Very determined to reestablish herself at 22.
I think Jennifer likes this court. She won her first 2 rounds very easily. I sense that it's a little bit faster than center court. The same as Wimbledon. Court 1 is faster than center court there also.
Paz removed the champion, Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, in a stunning reversal. They've never met, but then Jenny has only played 23 professional matches, winning 19.
It'll be really tough for Mercedes to win this match. You know, after you have a big win like she did against Arantxa, it's very tough to get back up again. You know, she might feel a little bit of a letdown.
Capriati, if she wins this match, will rise to 15 in the world in the rankings. First game of the match to Jennifer Capriati, and we shall return to Paris. Mercedes Paz, brought up on her father's sugar plantation in Argentina, Tucumán. Second game of the match. Just wide. So the umpire, Philippe Fouget, asks the linesman, Pierre Wisnou, to check the line. And you very seldom, Chris, see them correct themselves.
The one thing about clay is there's a mark there. You know, on grass or a hard surface, there are no marks. But on clay, you know, you can show it. Is it good or is it out?
Well, but you pick a mark. There are marks all over. I disagree violently with calling the linesman out. Make those calls, and that should be it. Mercedes' mother seemed to be shooting for a football team. She had 11 children, but the 9th was Mercedes, who turned into a tennis player.
0-30.
Chris, do you remember when I first saw Mercedes, and perhaps you too, Family Circle Cup 1984, when she and Gabriella Sabatini showed up? Gabriella was only 14, got to the final against you.
Yes, I remember her well, and she's also been primarily known for playing great doubles. She's won a lot of tournaments playing doubles, and I sense this year she's really serious about her singles.
Yeah, Mercedes won her first career title, Strasbourg,
0-40.
2 weeks ago. And she felt she was always in the shadow of Sabatini. She said, I was sort of like her older sister, but she was getting all the attention, and it really didn't do me good. Subconsciously, it was bad, so they've separated.
But they're still good friends.
Oh, very
you know,
good
they're,
friends.
They're very good friends, and as a result, I think Mercedes' game has picked up.
15-40.
Good jamming serve. So, break points against Paz.
Going back to Gabrielle, I think it's tough being in someone's shadow because you start to lose a little bit of confidence in yourself. And she has to have a lot of confidence now, especially after winning a tournament last week and beating Arantxa.
She's on an 8-match streak. Uh-oh, first double fault of the day. 2 games for Capriati, and it's heating up on center. It may be roll out the bagel time. Set point against Mercedes Paz, and Jennifer Capriati hasn't lost a game. It's love 5, 30-40. Bud Collins and Chris Everett, court 1.
And Jennifer has just dominated this whole first set. I mean, she's played flawlessly. She's finding every line on the court.
Winner after winner. Swooping, and she does there to complete the bagel. 6 games to love. In 19 minutes. We're only yards away from Cour Centrale, as they say, or center court, where Courier and Agassi are going at it.
Seconde manche au service Mademoiselle Capriati.
Well,
Mercedes has to try to change her strategy a little bit, I think. She's trying to find a chink in that armor of Jennifer's. Unfortunately, it's not evident right now.
Paz has not had a game point.
You know, but if I were Mercedes, famous last words, but if I were out there, I think that I'd try to drop shot Jennifer a little bit and bring her in. I think she loves to volley, but she doesn't like to be brought in.
She wants to go in at her own behest.
And also, Mercedes has a powerful forehand, topspin forehand. She's not using that enough.
Paz can't get any lower. She's lost the first set at love.
30.
And Jenny Capriati, whose Hello Tour began in Boca Raton, getting to the final, her first pro tournament, lost it to Gabriella Sabatini, barely. Youngest ever to be in a professional final. She was 13.
Premier service.
And she went to Key Biscayne. Hilton Head got to the final of the Family Circle Cup, which we broadcast to you. Gave Martina Navratilova a fine match. There's a drop shot you called for, Chrissy, and it scores.
Maybe she heard us. Well, this is what she has to do more of. Use that tactic of the drop shot, and that was a beautiful drop shot.
Another.
She looks happy. She senses that she could win a game here.
Well, a break point, the first against Capriati this afternoon. And do you sense Capriati hitting just a little harder when she's in trouble?
Jennifer doesn't hold back.
40.
She does not have a defensive game yet. maybe eventually as she gets older and more mature, she'll get a little bit more of a defensive game. But right now, she's just hitting the ball as hard as she can.
It is deuce. Opening game, second set. Another dropper. White.
Avantage, mademoiselle Paz.
Once again, Mercedes forced her to come to the net. She didn't come in on her own accord. She was forced up and looked a little bit awkward. Even though she's got a great volley, she doesn't know really where to go yet.
Break point number 2.
Égalité.
And deuce number 2.
At least Mercedes is in this game. You know, the first set, she wasn't in hardly any of the games. She's giving it a real fight. And also, after winning a set 6 love, you do have a letdown. I think it was a little bit too easy for Jennifer.
I wouldn't know. So another breaker for Mercedes Paz, who has represented Argentina in Federation Cup and the Olympics.
Well, here's another example. Mercedes coming in this time. It seems that whoever comes to the net wins the point.
Égalité.
Well, she's had a lot of chances, and she's made errors on her chances.
We're on court 1, fondly known as the Bull Ring. The pictures courtesy of French television, cooperating with NBC this fortnight. Oh, nobody's going to get that drop shot. Did you slip her a note between
No,
sets?
but I tell you, that's the very shot that helped her to beat Arantxa. She drop shot her to death, and Arantxa didn't like to run.
Another break point. Up. The old eyedropper works, and Mercedes Paz is feeling better. First game of the second set, and when we return to Roland Garros, it will be to Agassi and Courier. After losing her serve to open the set, Jennifer Capriati has rebounded for a 5-2 lead. Bud Collins, Chris Evert, court 1.
Well, Mercedes has really taken her time a little bit more this set. She's gotten used to Jennifer's attacking game, so she knows what to expect from this little girl, and as a result, she's putting up more than a fight.
This little girl, she looks pretty sturdy to me.
Well, I knew her when she was 4 years old. She's still a little girl to me.
You're entitled.
I'm old enough to be her mother.
But Denise Capriati is her mother, seated beside the court with her father, Stefano, various family members, her brother, Steve, just to Mercedes' left. Jennifer certainly wasn't around when you won the first of 7 French titles in 1974.
$40.
Jennifer's also made a couple of errors this set, but she's never been in trouble. She's never been threatened, and she's just going for her shots a lot more.
It's long.
Jeu, mademoiselle
Strong
Paz.
game for
Mademoiselle
Paz.
Capriati mène 5 jeux à 3.
And so, at 5-3, Capriati will serve for it. She served for it yesterday against Judy Wiesner and was broken. She can break a record if she holds serve here. In 1981, another Floridian, Kathy Rinaldi, was 14, made it to the quarterfinals, but she was 1 day older than Jennifer.
15-0.
14 years, 3 months, 7 days. So if Jennifer holds serve, she will be the youngest French quarterfinalist ever
30-0.
It's interesting watching Jennifer serve. I think if I were to pick one shot that's improved the most over the last couple years, it is her serve. It's more of a kick serve now, a lot more aggressive. It's a weapon.
Oops.
40-0.
So 3 points for Jenny to leap into the quarters and be one of the last 8 in one of the 4 major championships of the world. Not yet.
40-15.
She'll be running out tonight. She eats at a joint on the Champs-Élysées called Pizza Vesuvius. Every night, the same bowl of pasta. Longest rally of the match. Paz says, let's play some more. 2 match points. Flushed.
$40-30.
Jennifer loves coming to that net, doesn't she? She's
What a
so
wonderful
aggressive.
sign.
An all-court player for someone so young, 14 years old. I don't remember another player like that.
No.
Who could do everything at such a young age.
Including yourself?
Including myself.
Oh, net cord. It has favored her before. 14 years, 3 months, 6 days of age. The youngest French quarterfinalist. 6-love, 6-3, Jennifer Capriati. The generator comes through, and we'll be back as mom and pop kiss after this.
6-0.